Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. In the last episode, we were wrapping up our business with Primm by helping them get a new sheriff. And in this episode, technically we're not done with that yet. So with that we have to we can wrap that up real quick right now before we move along.
Thanks for getting me that pardon. Me and the boys will take good care of Primm. Don't you worry.
Alright.
Watch yourself out there.
Alright, get that up to 30 right now. Alright, get that done. And I still believe I got a deputy I need to talk to in order to get information on where the checkered suit man went.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the...
Still nothing new that I can do with them. There he is.
Well, if it isn't the Lawbringer.
What's your problem now?
My problem is that I'm no longer a deputy. I'm just a beagle now. Apparently 2.5 months of law enforcement experience doesn't count for anything. The new regime is just that. All new. He's a good sheriff, but a hard man. He doesn't abide by anyone slinking by the rules. I guess there won't be any trouble, but the man's law is hard. Well, if it isn't...
Can you tell me more about the man in the checkered suit who came through here?
Ah, yes. My memory is much clearer now that I'm free from my bondage.
Sure it is.
I was performing recon, gathering information on some of the powder gangers, when some great cons arrived with your friend in the suit. They were talking about some delivery they took from a courier. I assume that was you? They said they'd be heading through Nipton to Novak to meet a contact there.
Howdy.
Headed Novak through Nipton. Ask around Novak for your attackers. Alright, now that that's settled, the only thing left is one little thing that I've been wanting to do here while I was still here, and to be honest, is I had to go out of, in the last episode we were introduced to this, and you could repair it with some science and skill check, with a science skill check or a repair skill check. Like, and since I don't meet the repair check or the science check, like, the only option left is that the game's good enough to provide is to repair it with parts. Then I had to really go out of my way to find these parts, to the point of having to look up a guide just to find the parts. Jeez, they were scarce. But luckily I was able to find them, and with that, let's get into fixing it. Companion protocol begins. Eddie has given you the enhanced sensors perk. And with this, let me introduce you to the companion system. In this game, you can only ever really have technically 2 companions at any given time. One human companion and one non-human companion. And this little robot, Eddie, counts as a non-human companion. And each companion has their own unique fighting style. They'll land special, and each companion gives you a special perk that when they're in the party. Not to mention that Eddie here comes with some abilities like being able to craft ammo, working as I guess as like a little workshop bench or whatever. And here you can check on some of the, you can you can interact with your companions some ways, like normally, like companions follow you around, obviously, like this. And there's abilities like you can tell them to back up. You can tell them to keep your distance, and it's which they'll let a greater amount of distance come between you and them before, or they start following. Even then, they keep a greater amount of distance. So you can tell them to like they use melee attacks, but what the thing is like good luck convincing a robot that they use melee. Anyway, you can command them to be aggressive or be passive. Which shows like how reactive they would be to nearby enemies. Is what this is for. You can use a stim back on them to heal them. You can tell them to sit on a spot, and wait at a spot if you want to, so they don't follow you, or you can talk to them. Multi-tools. Yeah, you can access different kinds of couple benches. But another thing that I really like is you can basically open up your companion's inventory and basically give items. Huh?
Howdy.
Okay, I guess they live here. Sometimes in the game it's like, it's 12:46 a.m. past midnight, so I guess it's time to go to bed for them. Yeah, you can open up their inventory and give your companions items, but just like you, they have a limit on companions have a limit on what they can carry. So you can't exactly treat them like pack mules. There's only so much that they can hold at one time. But still keeps the little inventory shipping being useful despite having companions that can hold more for you. So with that, we have completed everything. We have completed everything in Primm, and we could be moving on to check out this next area, the outpost, because there's some things here that I want to.
I'm not sure you should be here.
There's some things around here to check out. In the last episode when we were here, we were told that there's a sniper on the roof, so see about talking to the person.
You a courier? If so, this might be your lucky day. If you don't mind walking a bit. And your eyes are good.
Depends on the kind of work you're asking for.
I think there's trouble in Nipton. No traffic from there on the roads. And while I can explain that away, the smoke from the town I can't. I'm sure it's been hit. What I need to know is if they survived it. Might be powder gangers with all that smoke in the air. If there's anybody left, they'd be in the Nipton town hall. Go there. Check it out. Let me know what you find.
May I ask why you can't go out to check it out yourself?
Got my post. Don't think I wouldn't go too. If troubles hit Nipton, town's got enough camping spots to rack up some easy kills. Not about to have Jackson bust my ass again, though. Even if I came back with Caesar's head, rather be sitting here than in a cell.
If I pass through there, I'll check it out. I'm heading over there anyway, so what the heck, I'll do it.
All right. Look at you. All fired up and ready to go. Wish the others around here had that kind of attitude. Listen, I don't want you getting killed for this. So if you head there and run into trouble, I'm asking for eyes and ears, not your life. All right?
Well, it's pretty reasonable. Anything else you can tell me about the outpost here?
Not much to tell. One of the worst posts in the NCR if you're looking to be anything more than a babysitter. Full up here, but just enough so we can't send out patrols. Gotta maintain a standing force. Jackson's orders. NCR's orders. Can't spare men for patrols or escorts, so caravans are backing up here like a Brahmin with a bottle in its ass. Typical NCR bullshit.
Hear any news from the west?
Kimball's Kimball. Not sure which end is his ass or his head. Caravan families are causing trouble. Big circle getting tense. The usual. Look, you want gossip, go to the bar downstairs and listen to a whole lot of nothing. Me? I gotta keep watch, then fill out the daily log.
Kimball, for anyone that cares, is the president of NCR territory. Because they have an entire government going on in the system. Because, you know, the NCR, if it's not already obvious by now, is supposed to be like a collective force trying to recreate the government, the old world government from the Great War that turned everything post-apocalypse. And with nothing else to talk about, I'll be going on my way now.
Mind yourself on the plank going down.
We're already heading to Nipton anyway, so might as well do her the favor. But in the meantime, let's check out this building again.
Hey.
Because there's a person in here in particular I want to talk to. Ranger Jackson.
Looks like we got a new visitor in the old Brahmin pen. Not many people coming here in a hurry, only passing through. And if you're passing through, you picked a bad time. Road north has gone to hell, and if I let a caravan through, they won't make it.
You sure seem like you got enough soldiers.
Soldiers, no. Recruits, yes. And the Mojave outpost has been ordered to have a standing force at the NCR perimeter at all times. So sending anyone out reduces the outpost's numbers, and would be in direct violation of my orders from back west.
Does the NCR plan on sending more troops, or...?
Sending more troops, yes. To reinforce the outpost, no. Troops head through here on their way to McCarran, or to the front lines at Forlorn Hope. Or they're on leave, on their way to New Vegas to piss away their pay. All of them passing through.
You sound kinda upset.
Frustrated? No, I have my orders. Signed and approved all the way up the chain from Kimball. And I understand the reasons. The outpost isn't a Legion target, yet. Not like Vegas or the Dam. But if the caravans get choked here, that's gonna bite NCR hard. Anyway, didn't mean to talk your ear off. Some days, just feel like more requisition forms and daily reports come across my desk than results.
Anything I could do to help?
Help? Now look, I appreciate... you know what? Yes, I could use the help. And you look like you can handle yourself. I need to get the caravans moving again. That means clearing a path north. There's too much crawling the asphalt up the road to allow it.
Alright, that sounds like something I could do.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Come back here when you're done. I might accidentally lose some supplies to pay you with. Hello. We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Yeah, no one wants to go quietly into the good night. Don't be so close to the door, my man.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Second person in a row to say that. Okay, where's this bar I've heard so much about? Oh, there's the door. Alright, just a generic bar. Or we talk to the bartender.
New face in the outpost. Must have come from the north. So, what do you have?
Any work around here?
Work around here? Might check with Jackson in the main building. or ghost up on the roof above, but watch out. She's kind of a bitch. Don't tell her I said that, though. Might take a bullet some night when I'm going to the latrine.
I talked to what's her name on the roof. She seemed nice. What do you guys
Take a
think?
look.
Anything I could sell for the money? Nothing much, just that. Anything you can tell me about the outpost?
Not too much. A lot of caravans going nowhere. A lot of troopers going nowhere, too. Few prospectors here and there, but they don't do more than stink up the place. Everybody's backed up here. You'd think it'd be good for business, but most of the traders are tight with the caps, even the larger caravan outfits.
Alright.
Fine then.
Hello.
Looking for trouble?
No, only looking around.
Well, keep those eyes up and turning, or I'll set 'em spinning. Got no time for gawkers, or anyone looking for something I ain't selling.
You sound kind of mad. You alright?
All right? No, I'm not all right. Drinking to forget, and it's only getting me mad instead. Whiskey always gets my temper up, now more than ever. Drinking used to cause all sorts of trouble back west. Before I punched enough people, that is. And they learned to lay low when the whiskey hit.
May I ask what you're trying to forget?
Lost my caravan heading north. The driver burned to ash. And they didn't even take the cargo, they just burned that too.
Why would they do that?
My guess is Legion. They're trying to cut NCR's supply line. And the Mojave outpost is proof. Got us locked up tighter than a New Vegas virgin. No caravans in, out, and just try arguing with Jackson about it. Roads aren't safe, he says. No shit, you washed out old fuck-up. I didn't need a Brotherhood scribe to tell me that.
What are you going to do?
Drink. Got a lot of memories to drown. If I die while doing it, so be it. Got nowhere else to go. Jackson won't let me head north. It's not safe. And even though my caravan's gone, my caravan papers are keeping me here. So if you came here for work, my advice, go find the Crimson Caravan branch south of Vegas. They can help you out.
Let's try to talk about something else.
What's on your mind?
Anything you can tell me about the outpost?
You're looking at it. It's a watering hole without much to brag about. It's like a Brahmin drive gone wrong. Supposed to be a gate north, but you come here, you get caught in the pen. Better to head back home. If you don't have a gun and a will, don't matter much what you do when you reach here, except stare at that fucking monument outside.
That monument outside?
Don't even tell me you missed it coming in. It's like NCR showing its dick to all the East. If the Republic put as much effort into protecting the East as they put into those two asinine giants outside, then they'd be worth that monument. Statues of two men shaking hands covered in blood. Don't seem to be nothing to brag about.
Covered in blood?
I'm speaking figurative. Isn't any blood on their damn hands. Of course, when Caesar comes walking through here, there'll be blood for real. And after the blood dries in the sun, he'll melt that piece of jet-induced sculpture down and reshape it into a bull, which by my reckoning is making up for a deficiency of his. But no matter what the state of his pecker, he's sure giving the West a good fucking.
What are those statues supposed to be?
One's a ranger, one's an NCR trooper, supposed to represent unification of West and East, or some such shit. As far as those two iron lovebirds go, They've got more spine you'll see in a year from the NCR government.
I think they're both Rangers, one Desert, one NCR.
Huh. Maybe you're right. Brimtats always throw me off. Well, fine, whatever. They can be shaking each other's dicks. Wouldn't change the Mojave now. What's up?
Why are you here at the bar?
Whiskey and me are old friends. Keeps me going when times get rough. Like now. Got me into the caravan business, you know. Had to start transporting water instead of liquor, though. If I hadn't switched over, I'd end my trip with nothing but glass bottles rattling on the back of the Brahmin.
Any work around here?
If you're looking to sign on with the caravan, no. Traders are bottled up tight here. Caravan works up north. Check with the Crimson Caravan, maybe. Gunrunners might have work. Wouldn't know for sure, though. Still, if you got a gun, guts, and feeling like going on patrol, might be some of the soldiers around here have work for you.
Any other work?
I don't know. Seems to be a lot of attention on Nipton. Word is, one of the snipers in the nest on the roof spotted smoke from the east.
Sniper? Oh, we already know the sniper. I'll be going.
You take care now.
Well, Cassier is really interesting.
Hello?
Very vulgar, but interesting nonetheless. She seems to stand out, though, for what it's worth. Guess this place looks like a barracks. Except for the soldiers.
Hello?
Looks like someone playing chess with, or checkers, I guess, with poker chips. Alright, let's look at our quest. It's Heartache by the number. Cass is drowning her sorrows at the Mojave outpost. Her advice: go to work for the Crimson Caravan. Let's do this first. Find it in your heart. There's lots of talk of the NCR being stretched a bit too thin, and if that's the case, you think they'd want to put a little more effort in how they're managing their troops and a little less effort in showing off. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to show off while it's here, like talked about earlier, is enhanced sensors. While Eddie is a companion, the player can detect enemies at increased range. Additionally, enemies will appear on the player's compass and can be targeted fast even when close. Yeah, every companion you're able to recruit gives you some kind of special ability. Or so, and assuming that I'm able to remember, I'll try to show off I'll at least try to remember to show. What's they shooting at? Yeah, yeah, he shoots lasers. Big kill. Oh, he's killing rad scorpions. Oh. What? It just went to the ground! I did. It's not just me that's thunder. I just cut through the ground. Wait, hold on. What's this? A gas station? So? Nipton Road rest stop. Oh. Poseidon Energy. Ooh, I'll take the sunset gorillas. Primm. I'll take the Bobcats. Gumdrops, flour. Oh, I can't. I need to increase my luck pick in order. Open that. I'll take the dirty water. I'll take the purified water. I'll take the rat eggs. Mayor's journal. It's always going off on something. Oh yeah, I got distracted with it. I can hardly believe my luck. Literally, I'm a gate. Just now I was approached by a rather intense young man calling himself Mr. Fox. Yeah, right. When we were alone in my office, he let it be known that he is a member of Caesar's Legion, with exclamation points. He knew that NCR troops and powder gangers often spend time in Nipton. It turns out that the Legion hates and wishes to make an example of both groups. The NCR for obvious reasons, and powder gangers for harassing Legion raiding parties on this side of the river. I don't have to think a moment about Mr. Fox's proposition before accepting it. All I have to do is convince the powder gangers to kidnap the NCR troops at night. When both groups are in town, the Legion boys will scoop everyone up. Ha! For this simple task, I have been offered 8,000 caps. I could almost go back to NCR right away, but who knows how much else I might make off this Legion black. I'm going to start to stockpile some supplies in a safe house between here and the Mojave outpost, just in case we decide to head back home in a hurry. Very exciting. Signed, the stay hand on the keyboard. Made Super Mayor Joseph V. Stein, the third Esquire. One of the highest newsletters of the gun. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I already looked at that. So, this was... Considering what you've heard about the Legion so far, I've kinda got something of a bad feeling that... But it could just be me. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with down there. Oh, in case it matters, I went back to Good Street. He said, healed up at Doc Mitchell's cell. So, that's why I'm not suffering from being crippled anymore. Hey, he's a good shot. Oh. Is that wasting my bullets? Well, it's like it. Let's switch back to my tank. Is that all of them? I guess that's all of them. Wiki. Let's go to Nipton first. Or so that way I can do turn in both quests at once instead of doing one at a time and having to travel back twice. Looks like a nest for ants. How about a little fire scarecrow? Eddie, you're just openly antagonizing him at this point. But it's free experience. By the way, when a companion gets a kill, the experience still goes to you, so you don't have to worry about, like, having to get the final hit on every single enemy. Eddie, come on. What the? Oh, that kind of jump scared me with the way it suddenly zoomed in on the giant ant. How long was this here? Did the ants kill the scorpion? I think there's enemies nearby, the compass says so. And just to be on the safe side, Nipton Road pit stop. Jackal gang. Okay, how do I exit out of this? What if I don't want to do this? How do I exit out? Oh, there we go. Whoa! Dang! What? Who's firing? Or is that gunfire or is that something banging around? Jeez, the car exploding practically nuked those two guys out of existence. I don't even know what happened to them. Oh, I got low health. I should. Just ouch. Through. Huh. I was hoping I'd heal my health. Oh. Okay, that sounds like bullets.
Did you see that? That crazy bitch just attacked me out of nowhere.
I hardly saw anything. Any idea why she attacked you?
No, none at all. We've been traveling together since I picked her up a few days ago, and she's been friendly this whole time. We'd actually been flirting a little when she suddenly pulled a gun out and began yelling at me to hand my caps over. Now that I think of it, though, she laughed when I threw her my money. I think what she really wanted was my Lucky Charm necklace.
Lucky Charm necklace?
Yeah, every once in a while you can find a cap with a blue star on it. They're pretty rare, so I started collecting them. And once I had enough, I made a necklace out of them, since I thought they were lucky.
Lucky for you, lucky for me, man, I can rob myself. I can't pass a speech tech here to convince him to give them to me. Why don't you let me hold on to them for you?
Even if what you're saying is true, I think I'll take my chances. This necklace and I have been through a lot, and we're both still kicking. If that's not lucky, what is?
Just be more careful in the future, okay?
I will. That's the last time I pick up a straggler on the road, believe me.
Just take them anyway. I didn't even need to rob him. This must have been... Oh, Jacqueline. This must have been the woman that attacked him. There's all that smoke that's being talked about. Uh-oh. Bulls. Fire.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze?
Is this guy high on something? Are you feeling alright?
Are you kidding me? Never felt better. Yeah!
What kind of lottery did you just win, pal?
What lottery? The lottery. That's what lottery. Are you stupid?
No.
Only lottery
it
that
doesn't have
matters.
context.
Oh my God! Smell that air!
Are you a powder ganger?
Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery!
Go away.
Bye.
I think that's probably how he's like cheering and excited all like that. But as soon as you say bye to him, he goes from being all super excited and cheering suddenly bye, and a super calm tone of voice. Nipton trading post. The lights are still on. Let's see if it... Or was that the reflection of light? Oh look, there's a person here.
Are you fucking kidding me? First I get my leg smashed, and then in walks the Powder Ganger's Grim fucking Reaper. What the fuck have you got against us, man?
Everything.
Jesus fucking Christ! If you want me dead, just give me 15 medics and I'll fucking OD for you, okay? Fuck!
Why are you still here? What happened to this town?
The Legion happened. What the fuck's it look like?
Why are you still here?
I don't know. I just love it here. What the fuck do you think, asshole? Prize for second place was I got to live, but they beat my fucking legs with hammers. I'm fucking crippled, get it?
I don't have any medics I'm willing to spare for you.
Bullshit. You're holding. You just want it all for yourself.
Isn't it obvious? I don't really care. Oh, Power Gamers. How did you survive?
Luck, that's how. I'm just that fucking lucky. You're looking at the second place winner of the Nipton lottery. That asshole Swanick took first place, so him they let walk.
Tell me about the lottery.
It ain't like we came to Nipton to play it. Me and my crew had it worked out to kidnap some NCR troopers who come to town to get laid. Had it all worked out with the scumbag mayor. We were gonna ransom them off, keep their weapons for ourselves, a nice score.
How'd your plan go wrong?
We get in position, and next thing we know, we're surrounded by those fucking Legion freaks. They dragged us and everybody else into the center of town. And that asshole with a dog on his head, he starts talking about how we're bad people. He said we needed to be punished for what we did. Not all of us, but some of us. And then he gives everyone a fucking lottery ticket.
And what happened after everyone got lottery tickets?
What do you think? He started drawing tickets and that's how people got punished. First up was the lucky losers. They got decapitated. Guess that's lucky cause it's pretty quick. Then came the crucifixions. God damn, but those went on and on and on. Third place runners-up got enslaved. I got the fuck beat out of my legs, and the winner, they let go free.
Youch. What happened to the mayor?
Him? When his ticket came up, they burned him alive on a pile of tires.
And you said people were enslaved?
Yeah, a bunch of those Legion fucks dragged them off right away. They were headed east, if you're feeling heroic.
I'll do what I can to save them.
Don't act like you'd be doing me a favor. I don't give a fuck.
Of course you don't. And that's why you're not getting medics.
Like what?
Talk about it. And there's nothing really to talk about. It's time for me to go.
Later.
This side quest that I just got, I'm not going to be doing it right away. I'm going to be saving it for later. For reasons that I'll explain when the time comes up. But the most I'll say is that it's kind of important to save it for well, I'm not going to spoil it beyond. There's a reason why I'm saving it for later. But in the meantime, my character got hungry, so. Okay. Food is 200 exactly, so. Alright, let's check out the door. Let's see what's upstairs. Take that. A bathroom. Alright. Yeah. Now let's get to what is basically the main point of the town. See these people up here? This is where we introduce to the Legion.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these degenerates. It's useful that you happen by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here. Especially any NCR troops you run across.
What lessons are you trying to teach here?
Where to begin? That they are weak, and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of their moral sickness, their dissolution, Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson.
What did you do here?
Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as myself. The people here didn't care. It was a town of whores. For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize they were caught inside it too.
You captured everyone?
Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them their sins, the foremost being disloyalty. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished, the others made to watch. And I announced the lottery. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Each did nothing, even when loved ones were dragged away to be killed.
You slaughtered innocent civilians?
Ha! Innocent. Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us. Yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched as their fellows were butchered, crucified, and burned. One by one. They stood and hoped their turn would not come. Each cared only for himself.
Your crimes are unforgivable.
As are all crimes. If you feel strongly about it, attack us, and soon you won't feel a thing.
It's at this point in most playthroughs where I just pull out my guns and start going to town killing them. And because when I had this conversation with them the first time I played this game, I was like legitimately grossed out by their crimes against humanity. That, and when I told him how unforgivable his crimes are, he literally challenged me to try something. And so I just slaughtered them all. Also, at this point, but for the sake of this, I'm gonna let them walk this time. I will not be so forgiving next time. What do you think? And that was our introduction to the Legion. Here's the crucifixion in question that they were bringing up. There's a person who appears to be near death. Remove them from the cross would kill them. In case it's not obvious from appearance alone, they're making crosses to crucify people with out of telephone poles like that one up there. Like that one right over there. They're turning those into this. Ugh. And that would serve as a, and that I think would serve as a good talking point about the Legion. With that being our first impression of the Legion, and what do you think of it? What do you think of our first impression of the Legion? And are they... would you consider their actions evil for what they did, or do you think that they would be in any way justified in what they're doing? Then again, and to be completely fair, it's hard to get a quote-unquote both sides of the story there when the only other side of the story is we could possibly get are all dead. But anyway, we're back at the outpost, so let's start turning in the two quests we got.
You check out the Nipton Town Hall yet? Smoke trail's not getting any shorter.
Nipton was attacked by the Legion.
Legion this far west? You're fucking kidding me. That's not outside the border. They're moving in, and fast. Nipton wasn't the most friendly town, but... Alright, thanks for checking on that. Wish it set my mind at ease. Now I'm more on edge than ever.
I didn't mean to be the bearer of bad news for you.
Unless you burn the town, don't take blame that's not due. Things are gonna get uglier before the year's out. Well, thanks for hoofing it there and back, even if it was bad news. Wish we could spare the troops to go hunting, but orders are to stay put. Fucking Mojave's going to hell, and all I can do is sit here and watch.
Real quick, that little quest he gave about the cold are just spreading. The
we
word.
Won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that. Something else you wanted?
You can talk to him to do the quest here. Legion's attacked Nipton, burned, and killed everyone.
What? There's no way. We're miles from the Colorado. They aren't even waiting for the dam to fall. They're already inside the borders. We'll never stop them. Not at this rate. We're doomed. Thanks for bringing the word. Even if the news is bad, I'll let the men know.
That's another thing that I'll point out real quick about the Legion. They don't just commit atrocities just for the sake of being evil. There's a kind of pragmatic reason behind the atrocities beyond just being evil. They commit brutal atrocities as a method of sheer shock value to demoralize their enemies in order to minimize their resistance. In order to demoralize the resistance they get from enemies and opponents.
Appreciate the help. Wish I had more work for you, but nothing else on the radar at the moment.
You mentioned a reward before?
No, I mentioned you might accidentally get supplied, and I meant it. Not allowed to contract mercenaries at the outpost. Still, a requisition form or two can get lost, and they're not gonna come check. So here you go, just between us.
Thank you, that was really kind.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Okay, I'm over encumbered. Let's look at the items real quick. This is where having a companion comes in handy. Instead of constantly rearranging in my inventory, I can just, whatever I don't have room for in my inventory, I can dump on my companion up to an extent. Okay, but I don't have that much ammo for this, so I'll put the give you the shotgun, and I think I'll keep everything that's here for now. You have to go outside in order to fast travel. You can't fast travel from inside buildings. Okay. Another little wild wastelander little thing here. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that this here, like Owen and Buru, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, I think this is supposed to be a reference to Luke Skywalker's parent, or so, on the desert planet in Star Wars. Here's for those that are able to see it. I guess if the town destroyed, there's not much reason to stick around. Nevada, the Silver State. Okay, don't know what's with my character.